Isn't she beautiful? She has your eyes.
Look at her, she's so cute.
I know, our little angel.
What if the truest happiness in life isn't found in wealth or fame, but in a quiet farm, a newborn baby, and two hearts learning how to love even deeper? In today's story, you will step into the peaceful world of Quang and Linda, where simple country days bloom into extraordinary joy. From warm farm mornings to sleepless nights with newborn Sophia and the sacred moment of a mother's love, this journey is filled with tenderness and hope. Stay with us until the end, and don't forget to subscribe for more heartfelt stories like this. Under the vast blue sky, where gentle clouds drift slowly across the horizon, Quang and Linda's small countryside farm awakens each morning in a peaceful rhythm that feels like a soft lullaby of life. The sunlight pours through the wooden windows, spreading a golden glow over the fields of green vegetables, the fluttering chickens, and the quiet wooden house where their love quietly grows stronger each day. The air is always fresh, carrying the scent of damp soil, ripe fruit, and blooming wildflowers along the fences. Every morning, Quang wakes up early to prepare feed for the animals, while Linda waters the garden, her laughter floating gently through the open space like music. The two move together with an effortless harmony, no longer needing words to understand each other. The hardships of their past now feel like distant echoes, replaced by the quiet joy of building a life side by side. In the afternoons, they often sit beneath the old mango tree at the edge of the farm, sharing warm tea and simple stories as the breeze brushes softly against their faces. There is no rush, no pressure, only time moving slowly and kindly for them. Their love has matured into something calm, steady, and deeply rooted, like the ancient tree that shades their farm. Every corner of their home holds traces of care: the freshly painted wooden fence, the neatly stacked firewood, the hanging wind chimes that sing softly whenever the wind passes. At night, they walk hand in hand through the farm, checking that the animals are safe, gazing at the stars that shimmer like silent blessings above them. In this simple life, without luxury or noise, they have found something priceless: true peace, true companionship, and a happiness that does not need to be shown off to be real. For Quang, returning home each day to Linda's gentle smile feels like the greatest reward life could ever offer. For Linda, watching Quang work tirelessly with quiet devotion fills her heart with warmth and gratitude. Their farm is not just a place to live. It is the gentle proof that love, when nurtured with patience and sincerity, can grow into a home filled with endless light. Not long after the quiet happiness of their farm life had settled into a gentle routine, Sophia arrived like a miracle wrapped in fragile breaths and tiny fingers. Her cries first echoed through the wooden house on a soft, trembling dawn, blending with the distant rooster's call and the rustling leaves outside. From that moment on, the farm no longer belonged only to the rhythm of nature. It pulsed with the heartbeat of a new life. The first nights were filled with exhaustion and tender confusion. Linda, still weak from childbirth, struggled between pain and overwhelming love, while Quang moved constantly between worry and quiet determination. He learned, clumsily but earnestly, how to hold his daughter without fear, how to prepare warm water for her tiny baths, how to walk across the room for hours just to lull her into sleep. Each time Sophia stirred or whimpered, his heart tightened, as if every breath she took was now tied directly to his own. Linda, wrapped in soft blankets by the window, learned the weight of motherhood through both trembling hands and brave smiles. At times, tears slipped silently down her cheeks, not from sadness, but from the mixture of fatigue, fear, and indescribable joy that motherhood brought. Quang would kneel beside her, whispering that she was doing wonderfully, that Sophia was strong because her mother was strong. Together, they discovered the meaning of teamwork in its purest form, one resting while the other stood guard through the night, one feeding while the other prepared warm towels, both moving in quiet harmony guided by love alone. Every small milestone became a celebration. The first calm night, the first time Sophia opened her eyes wide and searched for familiar voices, the first reflexive smile that felt like a gift from heaven. Outside, the farm continued to breathe its slow, steady life. But inside the house, time revolved entirely around the newborn. The chickens still needed feeding, the garden still needed care, yet every task felt lighter, infused with purpose. Quang often found himself pausing in the middle of his work, hands covered in soil, just to listen for Sophia's cry drifting faintly from the house. Linda, though exhausted, glowed with a quiet strength that surprised even herself. With Sophia resting against her chest, feeling the warmth of her mother's body, Linda finally understood a love deeper than fear, deeper than pain, a love that asked for nothing in return, yet demanded everything. In the fragile space between sleepless nights and slow dawns, Quang and Linda grew into their new roles not through perfection, but through devotion. And in every breath Sophia took, they saw their future unfolding, small, vulnerable, and infinitely precious. One gentle afternoon, when the sunlight spilled softly through the wooden window and painted golden patterns across the quiet room, Quang witnessed a moment that would remain etched in his heart forever. Linda sat in the rocking chair near the window, her face calm and radiant, holding little Sophia close to her chest. The baby nestled against her mother, tiny fingers curling instinctively into the fabric of Linda's blouse as she began to nurse. The world outside seemed to slow to a tender stillness. The wind moved softly through the trees, the wind chime whispered a faint melody, and even the farm animals grew strangely quiet, as if all of nature were honoring this sacred bond. Quang stood by the doorway, unable to move, afraid that even the smallest sound might disturb the fragile beauty unfolding before his eyes. Sophia drank eagerly, trusting without knowing, her tiny heartbeat resting against Linda's own. Linda's eyes softened with deep, unconditional love as she looked down at her daughter, tears of pure happiness shimmering at the corners of her lashes. In that moment, fatigue, pain, and all the hardships she had endured faded completely, replaced by an overwhelming sense of purpose and fulfillment. Quang felt his chest tighten as emotion rose within him. This simple, intimate scene held more meaning than any grand promise he had ever made. He saw not just a woman feeding her child, but a mother giving life, warmth, and love with every breath she took.
Hello, xin chào tất cả các khán giả của kênh Lý Tử Linda Review. Vậy là câu chuyện của chúng ta ngày hôm nay đã kết thúc tại đây. Trong câu chuyện hôm nay của chúng ta thì Quang và Linda đã có những giây phút rất là hạnh phúc bên cạnh bé Sophia vừa mới chào đời tại nông trại. Ờ, Mọi tình tiết hấp dẫn về Quang và Linda cũng như bé Sophia sẽ còn được kể các video tiếp theo. Các bạn nhớ bấm vào nút subscribe để đăng ký kênh, sẽ nhận được thông báo mới nhất về các tập phim sẽ được phát sóng hàng ngày trên kênh nha. Cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều vì đã luôn dành tình cảm cho kênh của mình. Thanks for watching and bye bye and see you.